Hey guys, it's Stephanie. Welcome to my channel if you've been here before, or welcome back. I said that wrong, I think. Welcome. So today I am finally going to be getting to the answers that you guys gave me to my plant questions that I asked a couple videos back. So if you haven't seen that video, make sure you go watch that so you have an idea of what I'm talking about. But a lot of you kind of referenced the same problems and gave me very similar answers. So I wanted to kind of go over a lot of those today because I think they're very helpful tips and they're things that I'm going to be implementing if I have not already. In my plant questions video, I kind of went over some issues that I am having with a lot of my houseplants. These ones are not really looking their best. They're not, the ones that I'm most proud of. So I asked you guys what you thought that I should do, or if you had any tips on taking care of the problems that I was having. So that's what I'm going to be going over today, is your answers. So hopefully they're right. Just kidding. I think you guys are pretty spot on with a lot of these things. I have already stopped watering my pilea so much, and you can see that the lower leaves are green and nice and they're still there. So those are all, it's good progress on that one. A lot of you suggested that it was being overwatered, and so I just cut back on the watering. I did have one or two comments letting me know that this kind of pilea likes to grow a stiffer, like woody, stronger stem. So a lot of times it will drop the lower leaves on its base in order to grow a stronger, thicker stem. So that could have been what was happening with mine. And also probably overwatering because it's me. So now, before I get into the rest of the plant issues, I wanted to go over some other issues. I am not officially, I actually haven't been keeping track, so I don't 100% know, but I am somewhere between 2 and 3 weeks without having to take a sleeping pill. And oh my gosh, I cannot even begin to tell you how amazing it is I don't even want to get into it. Maybe at some point I will make a whole other video if you are interested in hearing about my struggle with sleep and my very horrible chronic insomnia that I have been fighting through for the past 7 years. You can go watch my other videos. I have talked about it kind of in the past. I haven't really gone into extreme detail, but I just want to say that it is amazing, and one of the things that I definitely give credit to is the use of CBD at night. It is definitely helping me with anxiety. That is something that I struggle with. I've struggled with anxiety my whole life. Taking CBD at night has helped me tremendously. I take CBD with melatonin from Medterra. You can find it on medterracbd.com, I believe is the website. If you use the code SimpleCareSteph, you will get a discount. I've said this before. I have been using their products for months. You will get a discount if you use my code, blah, blah. So at some point I'll talk more about that, but this is such a digression from the plants, and we need to talk about the plants today. So let's get into the other issues that you guys have brought up. So I have already talked about my pilea and the problem with that. Another problem that you guys have addressed a lot is the my alocasia that maybe looks still worse than you saw last time, and it's still continuing to look even worse. I am not overwatering this thing, but what a lot of you guys have suggested is that it is possibly entering dormancy. So alocasias, calatheas, which is this beautiful guy right here, and then also oxalis have bulbs. So they grow a little bit differently than, like, let's say my beautiful rubber tree right here. So a lot of these plants go through a dormant period, or you need to kind of cut them back down to the root, and they will regrow when they are out of their dormancy, just as long as you take care of the root. This leaf here seems to be green still and okay. This one I think is still okay. This one's dying off, so this plant is about to look real pathetic. I may just cut it all back completely because maybe that will just help it grow bigger and better next time. Bummer, because I really like that plant and now it just looks like all my other dumb dead plants. A lot of you guys have also suggested misting my plants more and using a humidifier. Honestly, I kind of got lazy with the misting once winter started, which is probably even worse because we have the heat on and the air is even more dry in the winter. Genius. But I just got busy with life and lazy, and I stopped doing my morning routine of like going around and watering and checking on all my plants, and I'm suffering the consequences of my poor actions right now. So starting to mist my plants a little bit more. A lot of you were saying that the new leaves that are coming in do seem to be healthier and doing okay, so I agree with you. I'm hopeful that this plant will be fine someday. It just needs to grow some new leaves. Oh, what? I'm growing a new I'll do a close-up. I just saw. I didn't even notice. I'm so excited now. Okay. So that's when the Sony doesn't put a notification on there that your memory card is full. Awesome. So I don't know what I just recorded, like 10 minutes of me talking that didn't record. So no idea what I was talking about. Let me go through the comments again. So I should definitely be misting my plants more, especially the high moisture plants. So I am going to be doing better with that. And a couple of you also mentioned fertilizer. So I am going to give these a little bit of food. It's been quite a few months since I fertilized them. So the soil may be lacking in a little bit of nutrition. I wouldn't doubt it. So, as for the browning issues, a lot of you guys commented that that probably has to do with water, and I agree with that being probably the likely case. I do live in an area with like high mineral content in our water, so it was suggested that I either use filtered water or bottled water, or that I let my tap water sit out for 24 hours before using it on the plants. So those are things that I have started to do, and hopefully I will see these browning issues no more. Yes. Now as for this beautiful guy right here, my little rubber tree that's got the browning issues also, it was suggested that this is probably in too big of a pot, and this is a little bit deceiving. This is actually the size of the pot this is in, but probably still too big for a growing, malnourished, struggling plant. So I'm going to move this into a smaller okay. I'm going to move this into a smaller pot at some point when I have time over the next few days, hopefully maybe today. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, it seems to be pretty simple, just a matter of keeping my plants more moist, cutting them back if they're entering dormancy, giving them filtered water, fertilizing, and don't overwater, which is I did have one comment that was suggesting that they use a kelp extract for fertilizer, which is interesting. So I'm going to be looking into maybe some more natural soil additive things that I can do to kind of help these guys. Most of them are doing okay, but you know, some of us got some strugglers. I did also want to say thank you guys again so much for your comments and taking the time to leave suggestions and feedback, because it's not just me that benefits. I see a lot of you are kind of commenting on each other's things and like each other's posts, so I know that you guys are all, like, we're all benefiting from needing help. On that note, I think that is all I have to talk about today. I don't know, because I spent 10 minutes talking about all the things I wanted to talk about today, and I got it out. If you would like to follow me on Instagram, you can find me there at Simple Care Steph. I post a lot of food and like my groceries and easy things that I make and stuff on stories, although I have to say, you know, sometimes I just don't want to be near my phone. And I've felt like that for like a week and a half. I just haven't wanted to have my phone out. I haven't wanted to do stories. I haven't wanted to, I just haven't wanted to. But I'm usually pretty good at that, so check that out. Please remember to like this video if you liked it, and subscribe for more weird videos like this talking about plants and some other things. If you want to see anything else, feel free to leave it in the comments and suggestions, or whatever I'm trying to say. Leave your comments down below. So I guess that's all I have for today. Can't think of anything else. You can check out my website, simplecareproducts.com, for plant-based or food-based skincare products, or my blog that's got lots of interesting information typed by me. If you want to see anything in particular in the future, please, again, let me know in the comments below. I like chatting with you guys, and I do read all of the comments, and I appreciate them, and yeah. So I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Bye!